10 things to declutter after the holidays. Hi guys, this is Diane of Minimize to Maximize, where we explore how to minimize the clutter in our life and how to maximize life's enjoyment. And I don't know about you, but after the holidays, I feel a little bit overwhelmed and I have a need for some decluttering, some clearing of a lot of things that came in during the holidays, which here in the US to me started really around Halloween time. If you have children or you celebrate Halloween, the season, the festive season really started around there. And then we had Thanksgiving and Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa for some of us, and New Year's, New Year's Eve, and all of that. I have a need for peace and more space, and I have done a quick 30-minute decluttering around the house. Actually, probably didn't take more than that. But let me share with you the 10 things that I suggest you look at and consider minimizing. So, number one, your seasonal decorations. Think Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa decorations. Think about all the garlands, the ornaments, all the paper items you received, your Christmas cards, things that you are not planning on using for seasonal decoration for next year. So for me in this category, I have been considering I'm going to declutter this little basket. It's cute, but it's not really my jam. I do like that it's a basket. I love baskets, but this one is going to go. That's my example. Think about the holiday cards as well that you have received. Look at them, read them, and unless they bring you a lot of joy and you want to see them on a regular basis, you can let it go. You can also take a photo of it if that's really something you want to go back to. But for me, I've looked at it, I enjoy it, I see it, I receive the warm thoughts of the people who gave me the card, but I don't have the need to keep it in my home, so it gets recycled. Number two, holiday gifts that you have no intention on using. For this one, you have to be very true to yourself, and you have to get to know yourself a little bit. Well, quite a lot, really. So I have received some gifts, and some of them I have decided not to keep. And same thing as with point number one, I welcome the thoughtfulness of the people who gifted me the item, but I'd rather have somebody else use and enjoy it because I know I will not. So in this, for example, I have received some bath products or shower gel. It has some glitter in it. The ingredients are not really the kind of ingredients I put on my skin, but it came from a colleague who does not know me to the same degree as my friends or my family would. So I am very grateful for the gift, but maybe somebody else would enjoy it. So it will go to the thrift store. And same thing with this. My son received it as a little light, and it's very cute, but he enjoyed looking at it for a little bit, and then he's willing to let it go. So same thing, it might bring joy to somebody else. So these go. So yeah, so think about those gifts that you have no intention on using in the short term. And really 2026 is a good time to reassess what you're really planning on using, doing, not doing. So number three, duplicates. You may have received gifts and it makes some of your old possessions maybe obsolete. Maybe you have two of the same things. And in my case, I suggest keeping your favorite, doing a little upgrade, decide if the new item is really an upgrade for you or if it's not. I'm sorry for my hair is going all crazy here. See if it's an upgrade or not. So I have received a lot of secondhand clothes from a friend of mine who wears the same, who has the same body shape as I do, and she has good taste, so I was very excited to receive new clothes. So in my case, I got now, I kept some of her clothes for me, and I've upgraded. So some of those things, like I have pajamas that I've upgraded, and some pants and t-shirts that I've upgraded because some of her items are better than the ones here. But some of the items that she gave me, I did decide, I tried it on, did not fit, did not feel too great about it. So some of them are in here as well. And so they're going to go to the thrift store, and hopefully somebody else will use them. So think about duplicates maybe in your kitchen. In this category, maybe linen as well could be one that you have some duplicates about. So that's what I've done. I've looked at our linen because we received some new bedding for my son. So this pile here, like blanket and bedding, extra pillowcases that I don't need, these are going to go to the thrift store as well. So number 4, look at your books, the magazines you have, maybe some paper in general that you have accumulated. Do a quick run through it and ask yourself if you've already read it, the knowledge is in your head, and unless it's a field guidebook or something of this nature that you need to refer to often, once you've read it, you really need to have the intention on reading the document or acting on it. So do a quick run through your books and magazines and declutter them. I acquired those books by mistake because I had borrowed them from the library, and then some drinks leaked on them, and so I ended up having to buy the books and pay for it. So now I have those books which I've already read. So now I'm going to give them either to some of my friends who might enjoy reading it, or to the thrift store, or to my local library. I haven't decided yet, but either way, it's going to go out of my house, and it's going to be in a car, and I'll probably drive to the thrift store soon after this video, actually. Okay, so that was books and magazines you have read or have no intention on reading in the new year. Number 5, broken objects, things that are worn out, beyond repair, or things that you've been meaning to repair for months or years and haven't gotten to doing it. So either you do it like right now or like really today, if you really intend on doing that, on repairing and fixing. But if you have a long list of things to repair and fix, maybe it's time to let it go. So in my case, I have some old worn out socks where the elastic is not really holding anymore, and same with some old underwear. So I have I've gotten some new underwear over the holidays, and so those will go. Number 6, I wish I could come on 6. Think about toys that your kids don't play with anymore. So that is something that you would do with them and ask permission, and maybe you can phrase it as, hey honey, you received all these new gifts. How about we look at the gifts, at the toys that you have, and see if some of them are broken or some of them you don't really want to play with anymore, and maybe another child would be happy to play with it. Let's make room for the new toys, but make sure that they are in agreement with your decision if you guys do it together, if they are old enough to have these kinds of this kind of discussion is not something that you can do maybe so easily with a child who's 3 years old. They can understand, of course, but also remember that the person who brought in all the toys are adults. Maybe it's you, maybe it's grandparents. So you are the one who are the filter and who help to manage and control the amount of toys that are coming into your house, because it's really hard to ask a child to declutter their toys if they have a gazillion. It's too many decisions to make, and they're also more sentimentally attached to things. So really, it helps to know your child and make sure that what comes into your house are really things they're really going to enjoy, and not some toys that you need to feel guilty about because Aunt Sally gave this toy that your kid is not really interested in. So if the toy is broken or the toy doesn't bring joy to your child, let it go, and it's time for it to go to the thrift store or to somebody else who is in need of toys. Okay, number 7, food, drinks, candy, treats. Maybe you have received a lot of cookie boxes and chocolates and alcoholic drinks and all kinds of things that have that are now part of your pantry, that are in your fridge, and maybe you're at this stage where you want to go back to a healthier way of eating. I know that's how I feel, and so some of the candy and the chocolate, Sears candy, chocolate that we have received, we ate a little bit of it, and then the rest is to be shared. So you can give it to a food pantry. Think about shelters, homeless shelters, domestic violence shelters. Think about maybe a business, the business where you work maybe, and put it in the lobby for clients as well as colleagues, if that is good quality candy that you're willing to share, that's acceptable, as long as you ask for permission and you know that people really enjoy it. But if you work with a lot of ladies and the ladies are like, okay, I've eaten too much, I'm ready to start my diet, then maybe you don't put a lot of candy in front of their eyes. But the season is still a little festive, so we can still finish eating those treats, but I don't feel the need to eat it all by myself and for it to go bad. So decluttering those. You can also regift it to somebody who would really appreciate that particular food or drink item. Number 8, my fingers, 8. Random, unknowable objects, like those little plastic things. You may look in your bathroom drawers and in your kitchen drawers, and you will find a few little knickknacks, maybe those old zip ties that you get from your vegetables, a bunch of elastics, elastic bands, and a lot of plastic bags, and all these excess little things that are good to have in little quantity, but maybe you don't need 10 or 20 of them. So little things like that, just it goes. I mean, for me it goes. Number 9, I gotta count on my finger. I don't know why I want to do that. Number 9 is jewelry you don't wear. So I've gone through my jewelry box. It's a very tiny area for me, and there are a few things I've realized I haven't gravitated to in the last year. So I will be gifting them. I can't think of a friend who would really enjoy wearing them because they don't wear a lot of jewelry, the friends I have. So I think it's going to go to the thrift store. So there you go. And last but not least is number 10, which is your old vision board and your old goals. So we made this as a family. Actually, this one was made 2 years ago, and it was on my fridge for about 2 years. And one of the goals was to buy a house, which we succeeded in doing, and also goals of health and vitality, and mountains and money and friends. And I feel pretty good about taking the time to renew my vision and my goal for 2026. It is not a complete new life that I'm expecting to build. It's more of a continuation, and also realizing what old goals and old ideas are maybe less important to me, that I'm willing to let go of and declutter, and see if any new ones have come up to the surface and have taken big priority for me. So that is something I've done during the holidays. I'm going to share this video with you, which is, you know, what to declutter in 2026, but more like what kind of goals and vision to create for ourselves and a process to do it. Because after all, I'm a trained life coach and have been for quite a few years, as well as trauma-informed care advocate. So reassessing life and making sure we are on track with what is important to us is a great thing to do during the holidays and with the new year. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up or share it with your friends and your social media. This would help this channel a lot. And just getting the algorithm to know that this channel exists. So thank you so much. Feel free to comment, ask questions. This is a community, so the more we join in, the more we get to learn, and the more we get to minimize what does not serve us and maximize what's important to us. Many blessings. Bye.